Hello, this is Patrick at OneCNCWest, and what I'd like to do in this video is demonstrate how you can configure OneCNC so that anytime you start a brand new project, you'll have default layers already created for you. Before we get started, consider signing up to our new OneCNC Newsletter. It's 100% free, and you'll be provided with the latest OneCNC tips and tricks, current OneCNC news, and advanced techniques. The newsletter sign-up hyperlink is provided in the video description below. All right, let's get back to our video. First of all, you'll probably note that when you start a brand new session within OneCNC, the default layer is simply just called Layer 1. But let's change that. Let's head up to the upper left-hand corner, select File. From there, select OneCNC Properties. Now, within the OneCNC Properties dialog box, you want to select Layers. All right, so from here, just click the New button, and we're going to type in the name of the new layer. Now, typically, I always want a stock layer, and I'm using capital letters on purpose because OneCNC needs those capital letters if you want to display that stock in the toolpath simulation. So that's why we use caps. So I'm going to type in the word stock, and let's give this a color. And for the stock geometry, let's say that's green. So not only will we have a brand new default layer called stock, any geometry created on that layer will be created using the color green. All right, let's make another default layer. Let's click the New button, and I'm simply going to call this one Part. We'll click OK, and let's just give that a different color. I think that looks good, and then let's make one more. So I'm going to click New, and so here's the default layer that we typically see. I'm just going to call that Layer 1. I'll click OK to that, and let's just use a different color for that. I'll just use dark blue. So what's neat about this is OneCNC will use these as the default layers, and you can always go back in and modify, delete, or add if you want to. Let's click OK. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this part file down. And now if we start from scratch, if I click the New button, notice how we have our default layers set up here. The default layer is Layer 1. We can do whatever we want to on that. We also have a part layer and a stock layer. If I select the part layer, any geometry I create on that layer will use the default color of blue. If I choose the stock layer and create geometry, that's going to use the default color of green. And of course, you can go back in and change that and use different colors if you want to, but the flexibility of being able to set up default layers and colors is a very unique feature provided by OneCNC. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.